Senator Rodante Marcoleta needs to know the approximate size of the country's maritime territory, dubbed the West Philippine Sea. Meanwhile, his colleague on the other side of the fence insists on finding a way to uphold the legitimacy of the 2016 Permanent Court of Arbitration ruling, granting sovereignty over the West Philippine Sea, which China continues to violate. Our Luisa Arispe on the heated debate in the Senate yesterday between the two senators, which had to be adjourned.
The heated debate between Senator Rodante Marcoleta and Senator Kiko Pangilinan over the West Philippine Sea continued today, marking a second round of intense exchanges. During the plenary session discussing the resolution number 256, the discussion started with reiteration of yesterday's arguments, focusing on the exact coordinates that define the scope of the Philippines' exclusive economic zone within the said waters. However, Senator Marcoleta clarified that his stance should not be mistaken for supporting China.
Hindi ko po kailanman dinidepensa ng China. Gusto kong palakasin ang ating paninindigan dito. Bakit hindi po tayo magkaintindihan? Napakasimple lang nun. Wala pong coordinates talaga. Ang mapa lang po ang magbibigay ng coordinates.
Senator Kiko Pangilinan answered by citing the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea or UNCLOS, asserting that the Philippines' rights over the West Philippine Sea are already firmly established.
Kahit na magdebate tayo hanggang, sabi ko nga, Kingdom Come, tungkol dito sa metes and bounds na ito, hindi magbabago yung arbitral ruling na sinasabing mali ang China, hindi dapat nagtatayo ng mga illegal structures ang China sa ating exclusive economic zone.
The debate took a new turn when Marcoleta raised concerns regarding PCG spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Commodore J. Tariela, who allegedly created caricatures depicting the Chinese president in a negative light.
Meron pang kalakip na mga caricatures portraying their leader in a very negative and I would say embarrassing presentation.
Senator Pangilinan offered a simple rebuttal, turning the question back on Marcoleta.
Mr. President, pati ang embassy ng China naglalabas ng caricature din ng ating mga opisyal.
Marcoleta further criticized the near-daily adversarial statements issued by government officials against China. He represented a compiled list of supposed swipes made by officials since January, questioning whether these statements are exacerbating tensions rather than helping the situation.
Wala na pong katapusan na pag-iringan at pasaringan na po ito, Mr. President. Nakakahuli po ba tayo kahit na ilang kilong galunggong lang sa West Philippine Sea? Bumababa po ba ang presyo ng bilihin ng dahil sa patutsadahan na ito? Ito po ba'y makakatulong sa atin?
Instead of opposing the sentiment, Senator Pangilinan expressed a rare moment of agreement regarding the manner of discourse.
We may disagree with a number of his views, but we will agree to disagree with respect.
However, Senate President Soto interjected with a different concern, questioning the source of the detailed list presented by Senator Marcoleta.
Sino yung naglista at kumuha ng listahan ng mga sinasabi laban sa China na napakarami? Saan kaya galing yan? Nilista lahat ng sinasabi laban sa China, kung sino man yun. Matindi, no?
Baka nire-report po sa Beijing.
Siguro, baka Chinese Embassy siguro.
Deliberations on Resolution 256 have once again been suspended and is expected to resume in the plenary tomorrow. Luisa Arispe from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.